Okay, we've got another update here trying to get this ready to put the 5VZ in. I went ahead and cleaned it, borrowed a power washer, and you can see there's actually a truck under the amount of oil that was in here. So, big update. Motor's in. Took a couple hours and 3 of us yesterday to get it in. I've got the battery and evap in, just started running some lines. But having a load leveler like that guy, we had a ratchet strap running up to the top of that to get some tilt both directions. Let me get under here. See, we've got the upper bell housing bolts in. I'm currently working on getting the plates for this bottom one. We got the exhaust slid on. We did have to cut off a section of exhaust right here. We measured from the bell housing back to see where the new front piece with the V-band was gonna go. You can see that new V-band attached. That's the crossover coming down. Sorry, that light's catching. And then right now it's just slid over. I'm gonna try and find a better solution for that. But my next major hurdle is getting these two pieces on off the old motor. They attach to the motor, and then the bottom pieces get two of the bell housing bolts, and that will fit this plate on the bottom of the bell housing. So currently, since this came out of a Tundra, which had an auto, you can see that guy right there. See how rusted it is? This forward one is rusted to high heaven. So I got a tap. It's an M10 by 1 1/4, and we're gonna start working through those threads. So y'all can see I got that tap in there now. I've made a couple turns. The hardest part was keeping it steady for the first turn or two. Keep it in there going straight. This motor mount's right in the way. So if you can, do this before it's in the truck, highly recommend it. But it seems to be working out. I'm running through the threads now. We got the one on the right there. And it has threads now. I can confirm that it works by putting a bolt in it. But now I have to move to the other side and do the two over there. This front one was good, so moving on. Got threads on both. Again, that's an M10 by 1.25. I did run, I think I might have mentioned this, but we'll say it again. Ran these threads too. This is where the bell housing bolts go through. Since I had the tap out, I just ran them and cleaned them since my 3VZ was leaking so badly. These were pretty gummed up too, but now time to put these on. All right, there's the bracket. This is on the passenger side. I only had to tap that forwardmost bolt, the one on the right. And then if we look, it comes down. Oh, we're getting there. Those two bell housing bolts go right into it. Let's see if I can get a good view of it. There we go. See where it comes down? I did find putting in these two bottom bolts loosely and then getting the upper ones done definitely was the way to go on the passenger side. Driver side here didn't really seem to be an issue. But yeah, she's on. All right, it is now Monday. It's Labor Day. Engine went in Saturday. Just doing another update here. Lots of stuff has gotten done. I will probably miss some. First and foremost, you can see harness is running through into the cab now. Let's get in here and take a quick little look. It's a bit slow. There it goes. So you can see there's the ECU. That was kind of a pain. There's plugs all the way up in there. And they were super annoying to run through there. Let me grab a light. So let's see, can we see up there? Not really. So they're running through the firewall up there. Got the OBD2 port shoved up here for now. I started getting my old O2 out and hit the lottery with one bolt. That actually came out somehow. But hosed on the other one. So he is rounded to high heaven. He's been heated. I've been trying to do everything. So I'm gonna use probably a rotary tool, cut him out. Just the nut, leave the studs, should be able to get him in there. All the evap's routed, ready to go. I don't have the clamps on it yet, but it's in there. Got all of our power. I redid my headlight harness. I have an aftermarket harness and an H4 housing setup. We have all our coolant hoses run. That was kind of a debacle to figure out how that all went. I'm still not 100% sure it's right, but we're gonna find out. So what do I have left to do? Obviously the whole cooling system needs to be put in, radiator, fan, intake needs to go in here. I need to hook up the power steering, but it's getting close to first start and it's gonna be loud because it will be coming right off the headers. I need to cut off a little more of this factory exhaust to fit the new piece. You can kind of see those two. I need to cut factory exhaust closer. Back by this bend. I have to measure and mark again and put the front O2 set little snippet up there. But once he's on there, I'll mark it. I'll leave a little overhang and cut it, all pending getting this O2 guy out. I might have to go to exhaust shop still, if so. There's really no bolts left on this. We're just gonna say they'll cut those out. I might need a whole new section, we'll have to see. But that's all pending having or not having to go to an exhaust shop. So going to continue on here and hopefully provide better updates. I kind of got lost in getting things done and set up and wired. Oh, one thing I am running into, I bent this bracket a little bit, but this is still not all the way closed. So if we take it off, that's all the way closed. So see no play. And then if I go to put this in, this is hard to do with one hand. You can see, moves it a bit. I'm gonna have to mess with it a little bit more, but when it comes down to it, I can bend it and then just make my own little custom bracket whenever I get the time. But for now, this should work, at least to get it started and running. God, I could probably start it tonight. We'll see how things go. If it's too late, I obviously can't because I will wake up my entire neighborhood, but tomorrow night, if not.